Why are single fathers avoiding relationships with modern women? There's a different need or priority in dating for single fathers unlike others. If you look in depth through society, you will discover that there's a difference between single fathers and single mothers. The major one is that single fathers do not choose to be single fathers. They are single fathers majorly due to the demise of their wives, or because their wives divorced them. While statistically single mothers choose to be single mothers, many of these women say they don't need a man in their life, but they want kids, and they just get a Chad to father a child with them and try to raise the child by themselves or through ending their marriages by themselves. I have not seen a single father who is looking for a mother for his kids. What a single father is seeking in the dating world is a companion and a new lover to share with, sexually, emotionally, and so on. But you should all know by now that no modern woman fits into this category. Modern women are all predators and gold diggers.
A friend, we were having some drinks. It was a reunion, and he and I were chatting in the rooftop with this beautiful view. So we were drinking, smoking cigars, and let's just call him O. So O, I know you are a single father as well. I know you're divorced. So tell me, what do you do when you feel alone? What do you do now that you are single and dealing with this new life? He was just telling me that it was it wasn't a nasty divorce, but it was quite painful. Thankfully, she decided to be more of a cordial resolution. So she kept a car, a house, and he had to move out. And now he's living with his parents, and they share custody. He was having a good time with his situation, you know. And by that I mean he has a bit of peace of mind. He enjoys the time that he spends with his daughter. But yeah, I mean, he was saying, you know what? I hate dating now. I hate dating. I don't date anymore. And I was like, well, tell me, what do you mean? And I'm just going to describe him. He's shorter than me. I'm probably 5'11", 5'10". I am 170 pounds, and he's shorter than me, probably 5'7", maybe. He's darker than me, darker skinned than me. He's not bad looking, and he goes to the gym and he's like really built, you know. He dresses nice, and he's a good guy, you know, he's a good guy. So he started explaining, you know what, I dislike it. I dislike dating now. I can't stand wasting my time like that. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? Well, if I go out with a younger girl, they're all inexperienced. They want me to decide everything. They're always taking pictures about themselves. The social media is filled with themselves, with food and the places they go and visit. They're not that very interesting. They're beautiful and hot, but I don't see myself, pursuing a relationship with any girl like that. And then when I try to date my age or older, well, they all have problems. They all are recently single, like we are. So they're dealing with that breakup. They're dealing with emotions. They probably are dealing with divorce. Some of them have kids. And I don't want to have any more kids, he says. By the way, he's 35 or 36 years old. He was like, sometimes I cannot connect with them. So it's like going on a first date, probably a second and third date, and I'm optimistic, but there's nothing there, and we stop seeing each other. But then they expect me to pay everything, and if they have a problem, then they ask me for money. And I'm tired of that. I'm dealing with my wife, I'm dealing with my girl, with my daughter, and I'm not in a position to give out money. I have money, but I don't want to give it for free. And there are some times that I'm really lonely and I want some touch and release, you know, some care, some loving touch and release. I understand everything that you've been saying, I understand. And he's like, well, I realized that I don't want to date anymore. To me, it's extremely easy and logical and more reasonable to go to a place that I know that there will be beautiful women, amazing bodies, that will be hot, and I just need to pay in order to have a good time, have a laugh, and by the end of the night, I'll score, I'll have sex, I'll have fun, it'll be a great time, and it will be fun and straight to the point. Because in some of those dates, you know, I'm spending money on first date, second date, third date, and by the third date or fourth date, it's not even sure that I'm going to be having anything, you know, back. You know, I want sex.
It is said most women don't mind single fathers because they believe that for a woman to have this man be the father of her child, he has to be desirable and a good man majorly. And also, he will happen to be a provider, and he will be able to take care of them very well, as he is more in touch with his responsibility side than a single man or a man without kids. So this is the major problem for single men and why they stay away from modern women. Modern women want single fathers to take care of them and spend for them more than being a companion and a filler for the loneliness vacuum in them. You see women throwing bills at single fathers just after the second or third date. They start needing all sorts of help because they know this man will be a responsible man. They want to go to expensive restaurants for a date, and they are more interested in what they can get than what they can give. Single fathers have also found out that they can get broken the second time with modern women. These women can play along with them, accept to marry them, and eventually end the marriage and take away from what is left from their first divorce, including what they have been able to add to it. Modern women are no different. The difference is what men want with them. They are all the same, and only Chads are happy with modern women. Men without children want a traditional young woman, with little or no experience in the area of marital or relationship problems, a wife and mother quality. While single fathers don't mind the age of women, since they are not big on having kids anymore, although they have a preference for younger women, they are not delusional like women. They go for any woman who can just be a worthy new partner, a companion, a loyal and trustworthy woman. And no modern woman checks any of these boxes for both single fathers and single men without kids. This is why single fathers are avoiding modern women and just fulfilling their needs temporarily, anytime they have a need for it. Many single fathers just seek sexual partners, and that's it, because they do not want to be a victim to modern women more than once. That's all for today on The Latest Juice. If you enjoyed this video, you might also like my previous videos. Remember to drop your thoughts in the comment box. I always love to hear from you. Don't forget to hit that like button, click the subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell to be the first to know when I drop a new video. Share this video with whomever you would like to watch it. Thanks for watching.